Hey Amy, it's Patrick here. Hey, I love the shots. I think this is a superstition, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, I wanted to kind of take the opportunity, share this video with you and with the group and see what can be done to make this even a better frame. So I downloaded your picture, so I'm sure it's not really high quality from Facebook. It would be very helpful if I had the raw, but let me show you something that hopefully you'll find value into how you can edit it. I believe you shot it with a wide angle. It could be 1855. If in the future, if you want to go back, go ahead and shoot it with a 50 millimeter. You'll be amazed how close those mountains are going to look like. But I went ahead and so I'm going to use your file here, and I'm going to use Lightroom. So what I would do in this case, I'm going to apply the rule of third. So if I go to development here, and if I want to, maybe I would also recommend to maybe crop a little bit of it and bring the scenery. It's a little bit far, so let's go ahead and crop a little bit some of that. So what I would do, like ideally when you take the shot, make sure you got the entire frame. Right now I'm just showing you what would have looked like if shot. So right here, if you look at the sky, I thought the sky was good, but on the black and white, you may want to do something less than that. There's too much sky in it. So if you notice the first third, it's sky. The second third and the third is more of land. So I will go right here if I was you. And so I'll bring up a little bit more of that, looking at what you're looking for, right? So with that being said, I can align the mountain. Let's say I want this to be really what I want it to be. So here we go. I like a little bit thin. So now here's the third rule, okay? So you got the big mountain position right here, and you got a little bit closer. We can even go like this, but I do like the edge, okay? So 1, 2, I'm gonna go ahead and edit it for you a little bit. So the exposure when it comes to black and white, you want a little bit of a harsh exposure. You want like something like this. I'm gonna bring the highlights. I'm gonna take down and open up the shadows. Again, this is not a raw file, so we'll do what we can. I'll show you a little bit later on. So I'll take the whites as much as I can. I'll bring the blacks, crush them down. A little bit clarity, not much. And I will do maybe dehaze just a bit, and I can go down to sharpening. As I told you guys, you always start with masking. When you mask, you get to see, so you open up, let's say we want it this far, but I do want to see the masking. So I'm not sharpening the sky, but I just want to sharpen a little bit the mountains. And remember, white reveals, black conceals, and then a little bit luminance. That being said, so I don't have the lens correction here, but who cares? And then let's go the graduated filter. Let's go 1. So I'm going to take it down here. I'm going to darken the sky a little bit. So open up the filter and then make sure you go down here and change it to luminance. And check luminance smooth a little bit up to 80-90%, and make sure your range is adjusted where you get to see. Let me show you. So if you notice here, if I don't take this right now, the filter is coloring the mountain. I don't want that. I just want it to impact the sky. So if I push and hold the Alt button, I can dark conceals, white reveals. Right now the filter is only applying as much as possible on the sky and let go. So once I do that, remember I want to darken it, so I may go and darken a little bit the sky and turn it like this. So that being said, take it up here. I can do another one similar to it and make that sky even more darker, but take it, because since it's duplicating a little bit, you can also come down and do a little bit on the bottom here. There we go. So I will also do the radial to highlight the mountain. So I'll go and put one like this one here. Make sure you invert it. Make sure to feather it a little bit, about 90, 95, and go back. What we're trying to do here is highlight the mountain. So too much, I just want to show you what it is. It's too white. So you want to kind of give the eye where you want that people to look at. You're trying to highlight the mountain of superstition. So I will do something like this, and I can duplicate it and take it from here and put it into this one. So you get the point here. We can play with that all day long, but I wanted to show you what you could have done in addition to what you already did. So I can take the duplicate here. Right here is too white, so I want to do the opposite effect. I'm going to darken it a little bit. All right, so I'm going to duplicate it and take it down here. So now you have spotted eyes, where you drive your viewer to where you want them to focus at. Those effects are much impactful when there's a raw file. Right now I'm just really showing you what it should look like. Okay, for now, here's what I would recommend. So you take down the sky, bring in a little bit of that mountain, highlight some of that view. I hope this is helpful. There are other ways we can do this all day long. I just thought I'd give you a very quick orientation how you would make the scenery a little bit more dramatic. Okay, I hope this is helpful. Thank you, and let me know what you think.